Our word this morning is pastor. This is a fun one. This is one that's thrown around all the time in the religious world. And typically, when people use the word pastor, they were referring to the pastor. You would also know him maybe as the preacher or the minister or the evangelist. But is that the correct way to use the word? And it really isn't. According to the Bible, a pastor is synonymous with a shepherd or an elder or an overseer. They are someone who pastors the congregation, who takes care of the flock, who shepherds the flock. And that title is reserved for elders of a congregation. And notice I say elders, not elder. If there's a congregation that wants to have an eldership, then they are required to have more. It is supposed to be more than one person. And so the Bible, or Jesus, when he set up the church, did not design it to be a congregation with a singular pastor. He designed it to be a congregation with multiple pastors or multiple elders. And then from there, you have, of course, deacons and ministers. But when we use the word pastor, are we referring to the preacher, or are we using it the way the Bible uses it and referring to our elders? And oftentimes in the church, we don't use that word anymore because of its confusion, and that's good. That's helpful for people. But if somebody asks us who pastors our congregation, let's be sure that we give them the right answer, that it's our elders. It's the men in charge of the congregation, not just those who give a lesson from the pulpit. So let's keep our central focus today and every day on using biblical words the way the Bible uses them, whether that's denomination or Christian or pastor, so that we don't spread confusion, but rather we spread the truth.